everybody, I am going to do my first YouTube video. I've been thinking about doing one for a little bit, and I think I was going to start out with something pretty easy and simple as like everyday makeup. So this is something that you can do pretty much any day. For me as a mom, I'm lucky if I even get out of the house with any makeup on, but I do like to kind of put myself together. So this will kind of get you ready in a flash, and it's not a lot that you don't look like people are staring at you. So I'm just going to kind of start from the beginning. So what I do first is I prime my face. Right now I've already cleansed my face. I already have like a toner on and probably some leftover makeup from yesterday. So this is e.l.f. and I'm just going to kind of rub it in my face. It kind of just sets the stage for really flawless makeup and application. Sorry. So after that, I have this new Josie Maran Argan Tinted Moisturizer. And I'm a huge fan of tinted moisturizers just because they're not really cakey and they're kind of thin, and it kind of makes you look like you're not wearing anything at all. And my skin is actually, I'm pretty lucky about my skin. I haven't had a lot of issues with it. So if you have any blemishes or anything like that, you might want to use a concealer. But for me, I just need this. It's got SPF 30 in it, which is great. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to squirt a little bit on my hand like that, just like a dab. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender. These can be a little expensive, but they're kind of worth it. I put a little bit of water on it. Hopefully I don't put too much. And that's the key about the beauty blender, which I did not know, and I found out from my friend. It's probably easier if you did this in the sink. But you have to have it wet to make it work. That really gives it that kind of dewy look, I guess. So I got it a little wet. I'm just going to dab it in there. Dab it all over my face. Right here I have my mirror. Get under the eyes. And this color is kind of for fair, medium skin tones. It's got a little bit of that yellow tint to it, which is awesome. And don't forget your neck, because that's part of your face too. And makeup is all about building. Okay. So after that is done, I like to, what do I do next? I like to do my eyebrows. Now right now I still have a little bit of eyebrow stuff on. I've been trying to grow them out, so it's getting better. But what I like to use lately is this stuff called Wonder Brow. And I saw it in like a Facebook ad, and my sister got it for me for Christmas, and I really love it. But the key is you don't want to use a lot, because a little bit goes a long way. So basically, you get this, and you're going to kind of just put a little in the front or in the beginning of your eyebrow. And just kind of go where the natural shape of your brow is. And this will pretty much stay like all day. Now be careful because it dries fast. You're just going to like lightly fill in your eyebrows. Lightly. I'm going to do this one too. Just like that. And now you don't want a lot. You're not, I mean, this is for every day, so you don't need a lot of brow, but I need some because I don't have much to begin with. Alright, so after you kind of fill them in, you're going to take your brush that goes with it, if I can find it. Here's mine. I've kind of bent the tip of it. This is an Anastasia brow pencil thing, and I just take the end of the brush and I just kind of spread out that gel or whatever it was throughout my eyebrows before they dry. And I really love the model's brows, like the big bushy ones, especially in the front. And I'm going to kind of touch it up with this Anastasia pomade, dip brow pomade. This is in caramel. It's kind of got like an auburn shade to it, but any shade that works for you is fine. And I'm just going to kind of go underneath and kind of outline my brow. You don't need much. And then in the front here, I'm going to kind of like scratch it back and forth because I really want it to be really not perfect, you know? Maybe even push a little few of those hairs in the front up. Do the same for this side. And I used to pluck my eyebrows like all the time, especially in high school. And then I realized that how ugly that was. And then I started trying to grow them out, which has been a lot better. And then I'm going to do the same thing for this side, like just pushing a few stray hairs up. Kind of look like a little bit of a messy brow. You don't want them perfect. And doing your eyebrows takes a lot of practice. So the more you practice at it, the better you get. It's taken me a while. And I'm just going to use this other side to just kind of like pull them out. That one kind of didn't work out as like I wanted it to. A little bit of water or spit will take it right off. Okay, it's getting there. It's kind of there. Kind of not. It's okay. I'll take some highlighter and cover that. Okay, so that's good enough for those. So from there, I actually kind of skipped a step. If I can find it. Oh, right in front of me. I like this Benefit Benetint. It's basically a cheek and lip stain. And I really like to use it on my lips because I don't wear a lot on my lips, but at least not during the week. But any other time I really do like lipstick. But this is just a nice flushed look. So my lips kind of blend into my face. You could even like let it sit for a minute. But be careful because this stuff will stain. It'll stain your fingers. It'll stain probably clothes. And teeth. So don't swallow it. Nice flushed look. So, as you can tell, I'm a little pale, which is normal. I'm about as white as this. And I spray tan like 2 days ago. So right now I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. Not a lot, just a little bit, just enough that my features aren't disappear. So I have this little kit, from It Cosmetics. And I'm just going to kind of mix a few of these shades. I like to mix this one, and this one, and a little bit of that, but barely. And I take this brush. I have a kind of flat kabuki brush. And just kind of like mix them together. And I like to do a 3 around my face. So I'll go up here, around my forehead first to start. And down my neck a little bit, under my cheekbones, under my neck, and also I do a little bit down the sides of my nose. So take it in here, just lightly dusting on one side, and then lightly dusting on the other. And then I'll take it and just kind of go on the tip of my nose. And this is just a light contour of your nose. Like, it's nothing crazy, but just kind of makes it look a little more chiseled or whatever you want to call it. Okay. All right. Not bad. This actually comes with like a little bit of a white highlighter here. And what I like to do is kind of go down the bridge of my nose and a little bit on the tip, like so. And then I like to take this little illuminator shade and put it right here underneath my eyebrow. And then I'll kind of clear up everything else that, whoa. It's very pigmented too. Alright, nice. So, after that, I like to do just a light eye, nothing crazy. I just don't like to wear a lot of eyeshadow anymore. I used to wear a lot, but now that I'm older, I just don't find it necessary. Give me a second, I'm gonna go find it. I'm back. So pretty much I have 3 or 4 eyeshadow palettes, but the one I'm really liking right now is about this Lorac Matte Pro. There's a color in here called Pink Mauve, and I wear it every day. I just does a little bit. I have a little angle brush here, and I'm just gonna put it on my eyelid. It just gives like a dusty pink look. It's quite nice. Okay. Just a little bit here, and I like to do a little bit like under my eye here. Just kind of like very, very soft. And that's the only shadow I use. Then I'll come back with a little bit of highlighter. This is a highlighter by Becca. I've dropped the palette. It makes me so mad because this is like my favorite thing ever. And I'll just do a little bit on my lid here. A little bit on the inside of my eye. A little bit down the bridge of my nose here. And on my chin, my lips, anywhere that needs just a little bit of highlighting. Okay. Next, I'm trying to think of my head. Face, eyes. I have another thing for my lips. I'm going to use this IT Cosmetics. It's like a flush color. It's called Vitality Lip Flush. And this is another thing my sister got me for Christmas, and I love it. And you just kind of like put it on. And it's like clear, and it kind of goes to like the perfect shade of a natural pink. I love it. Okay, so, eyelashes. So I have a confession. I have false eyelashes on. I get them individually put on, and that's just because when I was pregnant, all hairs fell out of my body, like my hair, my head, my eyebrows, my eyelashes, everything. So somebody told me about eyelash extensions, and I've been doing them for like the past 3 years. They're quite addicting, so if you don't want to commit to them, I don't recommend it, but if it's kind of like my nails. I don't get my nails done all the time, but I do get my eyelashes done. Whoops. So I don't wear a lot of mascara, but I'm going to just put a little bit on. This is called Smashbox Full Exposure, and I actually like it. Just do a little bit at the top. And I really don't wear much eyeliner either. But since my eyes are blue, I'll do a little bit. I'm going to do, if I can find it. Oh, this is one by MAC. It's called Deep Blue Sea. And I actually bought this as a lip liner when I did blue lipstick for the Panthers game. But it's a eyeliner, so, but it works as both. And I put it on the upper waterline of my eye. So I don't really like to wear it on the bottom. Sometimes it's pretty. And then maybe just like a tick up top. Not much. From there, I'll do like a hair of actual eyeliner. I have an angled brush here, and I just dip it in a black shadow. This one's from the Nudes palette. Even the Lorac Pro has the same one in it. Which actually, I'm just going to do that. And I like to lick it before. And it makes it really, really vibrant. Just dusting it on there. It's falling on my. Okay, not terrible. So for the most part, my makeup is done, and it doesn't look bad, and you know, it looks pretty good. And this is great for every day. But what I like to do as my last and final step is I like to use this MAC Prep and Prime. And this is kind of like my secret weapon. It's a highlighter light boost, and it takes your face from being like, to like, ooh, she's pretty. So I like to do this. I take it, push a little out, and I put it everywhere I feel like I need like a little bit of enhancement. Basically, up here at the top of my forehead, I start there. I do 3 dots, and then I kind of go down here under my eyes, on my chin, a little here, down the bridge of my nose, and a little dot on the tip. Looks kind of funny. Then I take my same beauty blender that I had, and I'm going to kind of spray. I usually use this like Evian spray. I have a travel one with me, and it's running out, of course. Some guy actually told me that, or one of our friends, and I was like, you use that? And I love it, but it's just kind of a nice way to refresh, but it's great for wetting your beauty blender. So anyways, I just blend it. So then I'll just take it. And you don't want to have your beauty blender soaking, but you want to have it damp enough that you can blend it well. Go underneath your eye. This one. Oh, forgot that part. Make sure it's really in there. And then it's just kind of like brightens your whole face. And it's got that yellow in it, so it just highlights everything that needs to be highlighted. So, I mean, that's kind of it. I wish I was in like some better lighting that you could really see, but I'll take a picture after, and you can tell me what you think. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my first makeup video. See ya.